Good evening. It is Monday, right? Alina, you did it. Yeah, we started a new mini novel, a series. John was very, oh boy, he was very adamant he wants to write today. So she powered through. She was really having bad arthritis in her hands, and we found a real good pen for her for today's work, and we got more coming. I think we finally got the pen thing licked, and now we are working on a story called Vienna is Waiting and So Am I. Right. And the So Am I is like a private joke between me and John. Because we used to have, he remembers this girl that I grew up with who used to say, So am I. And that just shows you that he remembers my childhood. And he always liked that this little girl, Francie, used to say, So am I. So he made that part of the title of this story. Shall we read it? Yeah, what we got so far. Yeah, we could read some of it if you want. But you don't want to. I think we should do like a recital when we have the whole thing. All right. All right. If anyone wants to see it, though, we're posting it page by page on Facebook and on Twitter. So we're up to 7 pages now. And the inspiration came from listening to a Billy Joel concert this morning. One of his New York City Madison Square Garden residency back from 2006. He's been playing there so long now, my God, at Madison Square Garden. And it's a wonderful album, a live album of just hit after hit after hit. And one of our favorite songs by Billy is Vienna. Vienna Waits for You. So the heroine in this story, her name is Vienna. And that was the total inspiration that John said, get the notebook out. We're writing today. I have a story. And I said, for a moment, I said, should we type? It's easier. I think it's easier if I even dictate it. And he said, no, I want to write because, and it's true. He really expresses himself incredibly through the way he writes. He throws little characters in there. There are the schnauzers. They're bringing the schnauzers along, Omar and Lara. From the Vienna in the Austria references are all to that da, 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 da. What's the name of that movie? I don't even remember. Classic movie. John, you'll think of it. But Lara, that was Lara's theme, and the schnauzers' names are Omar for Omar Sharif and Lara. Yeah, right. So, and these are all John's references. I don't even know what that film is. I just know Lara's theme from the movie, but I can't even think of the name of the movie. He's not giving it away. There's a chauffeur. They're going on a vacation to, of all places. And again, this is out of left field. The majestic sovereign lands of North Dakota. And Pepe, who is Vienna's husband, arranged for this amazing trip to go to the sovereign lands of North Dakota, and driving them is their faithful chauffeur, Clive. Mm-hmm. And they are off, and there's a surprise why they're going to these sovereign lands of North Dakota. I just take his cue, folks. This is John. Mm-hmm. At his most animated, working through my shoulders, wrists. You know, I had to sit up at a writing table for this and hunched over and, try not to think about the discomfort of and hit the words just spill out over the page, which is why it's so important to have a very good, a special cartooning pen I shopped for her. So we're gonna be working with like a special type of pen that dries quickly and writes very smoothly. Because Vienna is Waiting is going to be probably our longest short story. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's showing all the he's showing no signs of letting up. And this is our book that there's a lot of short stories in this book. Some usually only 2, 3, 4 pages long. Vienna's already up to 7 pages, so this is such a pretty notebook. Let's look at this for a second. We didn't decorate this one, but John handpicked it for me when we shopped it, and it's very fancy. It's got like, let's just see here. Get it up. Little deer on it and little birds. It's like gold. Oh, it's really pretty. And it's very full. There's a lot of short stories in here. These are our own decorations that we put in the beginning of the book. I like what John had written here in the beginning of this book. That's a great sticker that I found and decorated it myself. But this is what John had me write in the intro of this book. We must adjust to this type of beauty, darling, because it is only going to get more beautiful. What does it say? I can't see it. Let's see if we can get the light on it. I can't read it. My eyes are going. It is only going to get more beautiful. Okay. Truth, prayer, love, trust, faith, your John. And then he writes art. And it was at 8:46 a.m. I don't remember the date, but this notebook is quite a few years old. It started out with the Twiku poetry, and I was tired. Yeah, I'm tired from this writing today. Yeah. I have to tell you, you did a really excellent job. Thanks. So did you. And I'm looking forward to writing more, but yeah, well, we'll do it fresh pages tomorrow when we're nice and if I think of some notes, we can dictate the notes for use tomorrow. But I do want to stick to the handwriting. All right. Yes. Okay. What the fuck is that, Johnny? I'm like falling apart here now. You're okay. So that's the story. That's what we've been doing for most of the day today, and taking breaks in between, but mostly channeling John as we work on our short story. Vivian. Vienna is what there was a Vivian. There's another short story with a character Vivian. I like the sound of the V anyway. Yeah, it's like victory. It's nice. Yeah. Yeah, and I like the Pepe. I was like giving the guy the name, given John, because it's me and John. That's who these characters are, and Clive, the chauffeur, is Christopher, and he always manages to get Christopher in there in the short stories, a lot of them, and there's a lot of affection in his writing when he writes about Christopher, and it's just it's a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. As a matter of fact, Christopher's in there listening to the Mets winning. I think they're they're winning. They won. All right. So are we gone? Yeah, we're gone. We're gone. Goodbye, baby. Hello. Goodbye. We're gone. I want you to the my side 9:18. Myself. All the rest. All the night. Praise be God, Mother. Thank you for the energy. Yes, thank you, Mother and Father, for the energy and the enthusiasm that were gifted to us today, so that we could begin writing again. Thank you so much. Yes. Amen. Amen. I love you. I love you too, baby.